Today our next topic is driver psychology. So under the introduction of driving. So we are going to look at what we mean by psychology. Psychology. So what is psychology? Psychology simply refers to the systematic studies of human behavior. So we have different types of psychology. We talk of what clinical psychology, peer psychology, social psychology, educational psychology, and so on. But we are not into educational psychology or social psychology or peer psychology. We are into what we call driver psychology. So we can define driver psychology to be the systematic or the scientific studies of drivers' behavior in a particular context. And our context here is referring to the driving on the road. So when you are sitting behind the steering wheel, you need to read the behavior of your colleague drivers. And that will help you to also make a decision what to do to save lives and property. If you read their mind, it will help you to know what action they are about to take. And when they take a particular action, it should not be something like a shocking news for you to panic and crash with another vehicle or crash with other road users on the road. So that is why it is necessary for every driver sitting behind the steering wheel to know what we mean by driver psychology. So based on this driver psychology, I generated my own formula, and you can find it in Teach Yourself Driving book. If you go to Ghana Library, written by Abukari Tongo Kofi, if you go to Ghana Library and ask for Teach Yourself Driving book, you can get a copy there to read. So inside my book, I have derived something from the driver psychology, which is formula for driving on the road. So formula for driving on the road based on the driver psychology, which I came out with PCC and then CPC and then CCP. Well, these are not political parties. They have their meaning, and this is what I generated. The P stands for patience, and the C stands for common sense. Common sense. And another C stands for confidence. So that is what I mean by PCC. And look at something. These CC here, they are not fixed on the road. They changes as situation changes on the road. So with the P, which is patience, when you are about to start your vehicle or move on the road or join the road, you need patience to scan the environment, to observe the positions of every hazard, and that will help you to know how to move in. Then you need common sense. After you have the patience to observe the road, you now use your own common sense, either to balance the steering wheel to another directions or change to another directions or move in gradually, slowly in order not to crash with any hazard. Then the third one is the third C or the last C means what? Confidence. Every driver needs a little bit what? Confidence, not overconfidence. Overconfidence can cause an accident. So every driver needs a little bit what? Confidence to hit the road. So I drive this through the driver psychology. So when I read my colleagues drivers or other road users their mind, that would tell me that, oh, that vehicle want to join me or want to join the road. So I need patience. When I observe that that vehicle, his head have already crossed me this way, that tells me that I need the patience there. And then I have to now use a common sense either to balance it to this side and he will go, then I also proceed without crashing his vehicle. And that common sense, no instructor in this universe can teach you. Because when I teach you something right now, that this is the common sense you should use here. Tomorrow, when you get there, situation changes, and I will not be there again. You have to use your own common sense there. So anything that the instructors or other instructors or other certified driving instructors cannot teach you is the common sense. And maybe they may be feeling shy to disclose to you. The truth of the matter is that common sense changes from situation to situation. So, and you can only know which common sense I should use here based on the situation. Then the confidence. You need a little bit confidence to hit the road. So this one here, the situation can make this C to be confidence before patience, before common sense comes. The situation can also make it to be common sense, patience before confidence comes. This formula can be applied on the T junctions, where the vehicles on the major roads are moving. They are going on top speed. No one wish or no one want to slow down for you on the T junction to join. So the best thing for you to do is to apply the CPC formula. That you come in with confidence a little bit, and then with patience, and then apply common sense. That is what you do little by little till your car had entered the road. Then the other drivers, they'll do what? They'll give up way for you to proceed. If not, you can keep on standing there 24/7. No driver will be willing to give you way unless the tolerant driver or a patient driver who will also see you and consider you to join. But the best formula you're supposed to use is the CPC: confidence, patience, common sense. But tomorrow you may get to that same road, but the situation will change. It will not be confidence, patience, and common sense. It will not be common sense, patience, and confidence. The same thing apply here. This C here can be confidence, common sense, and patience. You get to another situation, it will also apply confidence, common sense, and patience. So these formulas, we drive these formulas, or I drive these formulas through the driver's psychology. And I define the driver's psychology to be the systematic studies of driver's behavior in a particular context. So when I'm driving, I don't always concentrate on the traffic data of my colleague drivers. I concentrate on the behavior of the operator. And the behavior of the operator will let me know which direction the vehicle is going. Sometimes some people may not show and they are initiating a curve. So I will quickly read the mind. Based on my observation, I see that there is a side road. So whether you show or not, once you are initiating, I already know your intention. Because I've already observed and I see that there is a side road and you leading me, there are two ways that I use to read your vehicle mind or your mind. Either you may go straight or you may turn to the right. So I'll slow down. So whether you show or not, I already know your intention. So there is no fear. So having looked at this, driver psychology, that brings about the formula for driving on the road. So sometimes you see your colleague drivers speeding. They'll get to some level, they need patience because situations tell them they need patience. And then they'll apply their common sense. Then confidence will come for them to accelerate again. So these formulas keep on changing. And having looked at this, let us look at defensive driver. Defensive driver. Defensive driver is any driver who drives carefully to protect lives and property. He or she should be able to put on the driver's code. So any driver who is able to put on the driver's code, he will be able to drive safely to protect lives and property. A defensive driver, in short, is any driver who drives carefully, consciously to protect lives and property. And for every driver to be able to drive carefully to protect lives and property, he should put on the driver's code and apply the driver's psychology that will be able to help him to save lives and property. Thank you very much for watching my channel. Keep on watching, share, and subscribe.